When I started posting my video playlists, I stated, music of all traditions is something that lifts me up when I am down, and these artists made me listen to the words that accompanied the compelling melodies and rhythms, the stories they tell of struggles or outrage, of hope, of war and peace, of love and of life. The poet-songwriters I choose to play are all exceptional, and I try to interpret them as best I can. Let me go back and just summarize some of the earlier playlists. The first volume is from Leonard Cohen and Jackson Browne. The second one from Bob Dylan and John Prine. The third is my folk with a hint of country selection with Gillian Welch, Rosalie Sorrells, and songs from Hank Williams, Willie Nelson, Jerry Jeff Walker, Woody and Arlo Guthrie, and others. A fun selection to play, for certainly. Before I started this series of my favorite artists, I had already created a video song list called Canadian Playlist for my Canadian cousins and friends. It's a playlist exclusively of Canadian songwriters and poets who have composed many of my favorite songs. Leonard Cohen, again, the same selection as is on Volume 1. Stan Rogers, who passed away from a tragic accident. He traveled throughout Canada and talked to fishermen and farmers and collected stories from which he got the inspiration for his songs. Gordon Lightfoot, who I first saw in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and who sang so beautifully and composed so many great songs. Neil Young, who's still performing today, and Joni Mitchell, another extraordinary poet and artist whose singing is unique. This volume, Volume 4, includes music from Gordon Bok, Tom Rush, and Bruce Cockburn. I would have included Bruce Cockburn in my Canadian playlist, but I hadn't recorded his music yet. So let me talk about these artists. Gordon Bok, born in 1939, is an American folklorist and singer-songwriter who grew up in Camden, Maine, and is associated with music from New England. Some of his early work was done as part of a trio with Ed Trickett and Ann Mayo Muir. I saw them for the first time at the Ark Coffee House in Ann Arbor, Michigan around 1967. And I also saw him once in Wells, Maine with a group he directed singing sea shanties. And also in Springfield, Massachusetts with his wife Carol Rohl, who plays a beautiful harp at a Unitarian church that brought folk musicians to this area. As a songwriter, Bok draws on his experience in and around the working boat culture of the Gulf of Maine. His lyrics include stories of fishermen and other sea folk. In addition to writing songs, he's also a folklorist and gatherer of songs. His repertoire includes contemporary songs from North America, Australia, and the British Isles. He's also a talented woodcarver. His beautiful bass voice is a pleasure to listen to. His recording started with Sandy Payton's Folk Legacy label, and later his own Timberhead music label. One of the things I appreciate about Gordon is that many of his songs have refrains or choruses to sing along to. There's nothing like an audience at a concert joining in. It gives everyone a wonderful, warm feeling. Tom Rush was a favorite of my wife's and my good friend Roger Cotting. I learnt some of his songs and would often play them with our friends and family when we were vacationing in Maine. We were fortunate to see him perform in Detroit, Michigan. Rush was born in 1941 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. He began performing in 1961, and his early recordings include Southern and Appalachian folk and old-time country songs, Woody Guthrie ballads, and acoustic guitar blues such as Jesse Fuller's San Francisco Bay Blues, which appeared on his first 2 LPs. One of the songs he covered was Bruce Cockburn's One Day I Walk. Bruce Cockburn, and this is some information I got from Wikipedia, was born in 1945. He's Canadian, songwriter and guitarist. His lyrics reflect interests in spirituality, human rights, environmental issues, and relationships, and describe his experiences in Central America and Africa. Cockburn has written more than 350 songs on 34 albums over a career spanning 5 decades, of which 22 have received a Canadian gold or platinum certification. If I Had a Rocket Launcher was composed after visiting Guatemalan refugee camps in Mexico that were attacked by Guatemalan military helicopters. His political activism continues to the present. The first album of his I bought was In the Falling Dark, and from the song of this name, I quote one of my favorite lines of his. Don't you know that from the first to the last, we're all one in the gift of grace? Don't you know that from the first to the last, we're all one in the gift of grace? Say that to yourself several times a day. I love his guitar playing, his voice, and the breadth of his compositions. I recently decided to look for his music and found scores of wonderful songs and found him on YouTube as well, so I learned how to play these and recorded them. Waiting for a Miracle is a very appropriate song during this time of intense division in the U.S. Bruce's songs, like Bob Dylan's, stand the test of time. As I've mentioned in my other introductions, if you like the songs, you should create a playlist of the original recordings by these artists to play for yourself. I have fun playing these for myself and my family, so I do so. The songs I chose are as follows. Gordon Bok. Connemara Cradle Song is a traditional Irish lullaby. It Still Goes On, written by Gordon. In the Kind Land, also by Gordon. The Rolling Hills of the Border, written by Gordon Bok. Blood on the Sails by Phil and June Cocklow and Dick Swain. Sail, O Believer is another Bok song. Against the Moon is by Stephen Sellers. High Barbary is a traditional sea shanty. Farewell to Nova Scotia, written by Alan McPherson, and Southern Cross, written by Gordon and his wife Carol Rohl. Tom Rush. Merrimack County. Driving Wheel, Gold on the River. Joshua Gone Barbados, that one's written by Eric von Schmidt. San Francisco Bay Blues by Jesse Fuller. No Regrets, written by Tom. Drift Away, written by Mentor Williams. River Song, again written by Tom. And Urge for Going, written by Joni Mitchell. And finally, Bruce Cockburn. All the songs are written by Bruce. All the Diamonds, Last Night of the World, Messenger Wind, All the Ways I Want You, If I Had a Rocket Launcher, Someone I Used to Love, Waiting for a Miracle, Lord of the Starfields, In the Falling Dark, One Day I Walk, and Wondering Where the Lions Are. Hope you enjoy these, and we'll see you again on the next one.
The Carracks are sailing way out on the blue, laden with herring of silvery hue. Silver the herring and silver the sea. Soon there'll be silver for my love and me. Hear the wind blow, love, hear the wind blow. Lean your head over and hear the wind blow. On wings of the wind, o'er the deep rolling sea, angels are coming to watch over thee. Angels are coming to watch over thee. So hark to the winds coming over the sea. Hear the winds blow, love, hear the winds blow. Lean your head over and hear the wind blow. O winds of the night, may your fury be crossed. May no one that's dear to our island be lost. Blow the wind gently, calm be the foam. Shine the light brightly to guide us back home. Hear the wind blow, love, hear the wind blow. Lean your head over and hear the wind blow. Hear the wind blow, love, hear the wind blow. Lean your head over and hear the wind blow. The carracks are sailing out over the sea, laden with herring for my love and me. In the summer there was nothing left to do but carry on the way we knew he wanted us to do. Run the stand and work the farm, sleep exhausted up at dawn. No time to think, and so it just went on. It still goes on, it will go on. In the sharing of a smile, in the caring for a child, asleep in your arms and dreaming, it still goes on. In the autumn it seemed that everything was gone. We turned and all we saw was shades of black and grey and brown, empty fields on every hand, silent house and shuttered stand. Wasn't easy then to think of going on. It still goes on, it will go on. In the sharing of a smile, in the caring for a child, asleep in your arms and dreaming, it still goes on. But the winter was time for plans and dreaming, catalogues and endless schemes, ideas that kept us all believing we could keep the dream alive, make it grow, not just survive. Knowing that drove out the cold and kept us warm. It still goes on, it will go on. In the sharing of a smile, in the caring for a child, asleep in your arms and dreaming, it still goes on. springtime sun is warm and steady. In the greenhouse and the field, next season's crop is coming ready. Walking through the door at home, I can feel that it's begun. And in every one of us it still goes on. It will go on. It will go on. In the sharing of a smile, in the caring for a child, asleep in your arms and dreaming, it still goes on. It still goes on. It will go on. In the sharing of a smile, in the caring for a child, asleep in your arms and dreaming, it still goes on. Oh, the moon is riding high, Serenam, Serenam. Oh, the moon is riding high, Serenam. She won't look you in the eye, she won't look you in the eye. She don't want to make you cry in the kind land. Now it's hard to go ashore in the land, in the land. Oh, it's hard to go ashore in the land. All the people on the shore, all the people on the shore, they don't see us anymore in the kind, kind land. And the people from the town in the land, in the land, all the people from the town in the land, they don't mean to take you down, they don't mean to take you down. They're still looking for the ground in the kind, kind land. They don't know the life we keep in the land, in the land. They don't know the life we keep in the land. They neither fish, nor sow, nor reap, neither fish, nor sow, nor reap. And for them the land is cheap in the kind, kind land. And it's sad to see it so in the land, in the land. Oh, it's sad to see it so in the land. There's one thing it's good to know, there's one thing it's good to know. As we come, so will we go in the kind, kind land. Oh, the moon is riding high, Serenam, Serenam. Oh, the moon is riding high, Serenam. She won't look you in the eye, she won't look you in the eye. She don't want to make you cry in the kind, kind land. She won't look you in the eye, she won't look you in the eye. She don't want to make you cry in the kind, kind land. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny tweed flow. a sweeter place I never did know, the rolling hills of the border. I've traveled far, wandered wide, I've seen the Hudson and the Clyde, I've courted by Loch Lomond's side, but I dearly love the border. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny Tweed flow. A sweeter place I never did know, the rolling hills of the border. Well, do I have mind of the day, with my lassie strolled by the Tay, but all the beauties fade away along the hills of the border. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny Tweed flow. A sweeter place I never did know, the rolling hills of the border. There's a certain peace of mind, bonny lasses there you'll find, men so sturdy yet so kind, among the hills of the border. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny Tweed flow. A sweeter place I never did know, the rolling hills of the border. May the harpoons rust, may the cold steel be gone, may the seas all be clear where the whale fishes run, may hope, knife, dart, and line all be lost in the brine, may the blood on the sails all be fishermen's tales. May the whaleman's breath no more hang like the mist, may he never face danger or take any risk, may boat, gun, or and mast all be lost in the frost, may the blood on the sails all be fishermen's tales. May the women on shore never have any fears, may his smiles touch the cheeks that once ran with tears, may ship deck, rope, and bells all grow cockle shells, may the blood on the sails all be fishermen's tales, may the seas ne'er be red where whale fish is bred, nor shine like the wine when the whale fish is dead, May fleets, blankets, and keys all be lost in the seas, and the blood on the sails all be fishermen's tales. Sail, O believers, sail, sail over yonder. Sail, O my brothers, sail, sail over yonder. Sail, O believers, sail, sail over yonder. Sail, O my brothers, sail, sail over yonder. Oh, brother, lend a hand, sail over yonder. Come, brother, bear a hand, sail over yonder. Sail, oh, believers, sail, sail over yonder. Sail, oh, my brothers, sail, sail over yonder. Come view the promised land, sail over yonder. Come view the promised land, sail over yonder. Sail, oh, believers, sail, sail over yonder. Sail, oh, my brothers, sail, sail over yonder. Oh, Mary, Mary, weep, sail over yonder. Bow low, Martha, sail over yonder. Sail, oh, believers, sail, sail over yonder. Sail, oh, my brothers, sail, sail over yonder. Oh, my Lord's coming now, sail over yonder. And my Lord locks the door, sail over yonder. Now my Lord's locked the door, sail over yonder. Carries the keys away, sail over yonder. Sail, oh, believers, sail, sail over yonder. Sail, oh, my brothers, sail, sail over yonder. I hear the thunder, its tender noise. I'm standing under the moving skies. I will not be bothered by this world when it's gone. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. The rain is falling on fields of stone. Hunger's calling to be sown. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. to free. The winter's taking their greening tree. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. The sea is rushing away too soon. The tide is pushing against the moon. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. The day is turning and looking back at sunset burning the sky to black. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. The season's dimming, it's nature's will. The world is brimming with beauty still. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. I'll not be bothered by this world when it's gone. I love the thunder. There were two lofty ships from old England come, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. One was the Prince of Luther, and the other Prince of Wales, all a-cruising down the coast of the High Barbary. Aloft, there our bully boatswain cried, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. Look ahead, look astern, look to weather and a lee, all a-cruising down the coast of the High Barbary. Naught upon our stern, sir, there's naught upon our lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. But there's a lofty ship to windward, and she's sailing fast and free, all a-cruising down the coast of the High Barbary. Then hail her, oh hail her, our gallant captain cried, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. Are you a man of war, or a privateer, cried he, all a-cruising down the coast of the High Barbary. Oh no, I'm not a man of war nor privateer, cried he. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. But I'm a salt sea pirate, all a-looking for my fee, all a-cruising down the coast of the High Barbary. Then broadside and broadside a long time they lay, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we, till at last the Prince of Luther shot the pirate mast away, all a-cruising down the coast of the High Barbary. Oh quarter, those pirates they did cry, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. But the quarter that we give 'em was to sink them in the sea, all a-cruising down the coast of the High Barbary. With cutlass and gun, well, we fought for hours 3, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. The ship, it was their coffin, and their grave, it was the sea, all a-cruising down the coast of the High Barbary.
On every tree, all nature seemed to be at rest, but alas, there was no rest for me. Farewell to Nova Scotia, you sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. When I am far away on the briny ocean toss, will you ever heave a sigh or a for me? I grieve to leave my native home, I grieve to leave my comrades all, my parents who I love so dear, and the bonny, bonny lass I adore. Farewell to Nova Scotia, you sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. When I am far away on the briny ocean toss, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? On their breast, poor simple sailor just like me must be tossed and driven on the deep dark sea. Farewell to Nova Scotia, you sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? The drums are beating, the wars do alarm. My captain calls, I must obey. Farewell, farewell to Nova Scotia's charms. It's early in the morning, I am bound far away. Farewell to Nova Scotia, your sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. When I am far away on the briny ocean rock, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me?
There's a light in the distant darkness tonight. Soon we'll be there. Tomorrow, I swear. May the light in your heart and your eyes be as bright. This is my silent prayer. So rest, baby, rest. By the shining be blessed, never in shadows lost. This lone holy candle is guiding us on under the Southern Cross. There were birds in the twilight wheeling on high, like Noah's sign, their freedom was mine. And although they were wandering in a strange sky, theirs was the far shoreline. So hush, baby, hush, in the wind-sounding rush, never in sunset lost. These cloud-dwelling dreamers are guiding us on under the Southern Cross. The ship has seen glory, heartache and mirth, sunlight and hail, through doldrums and gale. Though she's 10,000 miles from the land of her birth, on through this night we sail. So sleep, baby, sleep, by the wind and the deep, never again be tossed. This proud weary travelers taking us home under the Southern Cross, under the Southern Cross. on the midnight special. Hey, how about that? My car broke down in Texas, stopped dead in her tracks. Just called to tell you that I love you. I called to tell you how I feel. I feel like some old engine lost my driving wheel. I feel like some old engine lost my driving wheel. They took my money on the night train north. It was a terrible fight. I gave my promise I would be there with you by Saturday night. Just called to tell you that I need you. I called to tell you how I feel. I feel like some old engine lost my driving wheel. I feel like some old engine lost my driving wheel. You can't say much in a phone call, baby. You know how it is. But I called to tell you one short thing. Won't you listen to this? I just called to tell you that I love you. I need to tell you how I feel. I feel like some old engine lost my driving wheel. I feel like some old engine lost my driving wheel. I feel like some old engine lost my driving wheel. I feel like some old engine lost my driving wheel. Way up north in the icebound ocean, I was born. Way up north in the Merrimack County, that's my home, that's my home. When I was younger and in my schooling, I walked the mountains made of stone, as distant I grew, indeed I rambled out along the open road. There I learned the rainbow circle, it's truly said, that's a sign of stone. Now I'm old, my dreams they wander far away in yesterday. I'm going back to the Merrimack County, find the grass that hides my grave. So let the port slide down the valley, let the stones roll on the sea. I was born in the rainbow circle, Stony Mountain, that's home to me. Stony Mountain, that's home to me. It's too long overdue. For far too long I've had nothing new to say to you. Through dry eyes I watched your plane fade off west of the moon, and it felt so strange to walk away alone. Regrets, no tears goodbye. Don't want you back, we'd only cry again. Say goodbye again. Yours echo like empty rooms. The thoughts we used to share are now keeping on. Woke last night and I spoke to you, not thinking you were gone, and it felt so strange to lie awake. Regrets, no tears goodbye. Don't want you back, we'd only cry again. Say goodbye again. Tried to turn my nights into day, strange faces in your place, keep the ghosts away. Now just beyond the darkest hour, just before the dawn, still feels so strange to live my life alone. There's no regrets, no tears goodbye. Don't want you back, we'd only cry again. Say goodbye again. Don't want you back, we'd only cry again. Say goodbye again. I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll, drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll. I do. The world outside looks so unkind. I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. When my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Come on, soothe me. Wanna thank you for the joy that you give to me. I want you to know I believe in your song. The rhythm and the rhyme and the harmony. You carry me along. You're making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll Come on, come on, come on, take me down, take me down, take me down, free my soul. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Come on, come on, come on, take me down, take me down, free my soul. Oh, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in my rock and roll and drift away. Oh, drift away. Something's got a hold on me. Something maybe God told me. There is gold on the river everywhere. Gliding on the river, the send-a-pree, the great forgiver. Watching the fishes fight for the bait, feeling the water wave. Something's got a hold on me. Something maybe God told me. There is gold on the river everywhere. Walking by the water, searching the weeds with Jacob's daughter. She and I climbed a cottonwood, wasted Sunday feeling good. Something's got a hold on me. Something maybe God told me. There is gold on the river everywhere. And on my birthday, sunset to this moment, I can see it yet. The golden shine on the waterline. It's a fortune I can't forget. Riding on the river, the send-a-pree, the great forgiver. Watching the fishes fight for the bait, feeling the water wave. Something's got a hold on me. Something maybe God told me. There is gold on the river everywhere. There is gold on the river everywhere. Standing in the field, getting old and red. A lot of trouble in Georgetown, 3 men lying dead. Well, Joshua's head of the government, he says strike for better pay. Cutters they're striking, Joshua's gone away. Well, Joshua gone Barbados, staying in a big hotel. The people on St. Vincent got many sad tales to tell. strikers. Don't need you to cut my cane. Bring in another bunch of fellas. You strike me all in vain. A lot of misery in Georgetown. You can hear the women bawl. Joshua gone Barbados. He don't care at all. Yes, Joshua gone Barbados. Just like he don't know. Poor people on this island, they got nowhere to go. They get a lot of tough fellas, bring 'em to Zion Hill, bring 'em in a bus to Georgetown. You know somebody'll get killed. Sonny Childs, the overseer, I swear he's an ignorant man. He's walking through the cane field with a pistol in his hand. Joshua gone Barbados, staying in a big hotel. The people on St. Vincent got many sad tales to tell. Well, the police giving protection, the new fellas cutting cane. Well, the strikers can't do nothing, their strike be all in vain. And Sonny Childs, he cursed a striker, he waved his pistol around. Well, they beaten Sonny with a cutlass, man. They beat him to the ground. Yes, Joshua gone Barbados, just like he don't know. Poor people on this island ain't got nowhere to go. Came standing in the field, getting old and red. Sonny Childs in the hospital, a pistol on his bed. Well, I wish I could go to England, Trinidad or Curaçao, but the poor people on St. Vincent ain't got nowhere to go. Joshua gone Barbados, staying in a big hotel. The people on St. Vincent got many sad tales to tell. Joshua's gone Barbados, staying in a big hotel. The people on St. Vincent got many sad tales to tell.
Gypsies know my future, the angels know my past. I roll around this big wide world to find a love to last. I'm weary from my wandering,
Lord, I'm wounded in the war. I'll lay me low where the willows grow. Listen to that river song. The river runs by my window. The river runs by my door. River runs so sweet, might never roam no more. Might never roam no more. See, I've seen the stars falling on the mountains. I've seen the moon rising from the sea. I never saw a sight so sweet as that woman in my arms asleep. They say honey heals the body. They say music can soothe the soul. I've learned the heart has reasons that reason cannot know. A river runs by my window. A river runs by my door. River runs so sweet, might never roam no more. Might never roam no more. Don't know where that river roams, but she goes around the bend. Just might roll around the great wide world. Come on home again. The river runs by my window. River runs by my door. River runs so sweet, might never roam no more. Might never roam no more. River runs by my window. River runs by my door. River runs so sweet, might never roam no more. Might never roam no more. I woke up today and found frost perched on the town. It hovered in a frozen sky, cobbled the summer down. When the sun turns traitor cold and shivering trees are standing in a naked road, I get the urge for going. I never seem to go, and I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is a turning brown. Summertime is a falling down. Closing in. Had a girl in summertime with summer-colored skin. Not another man in town my darling's heart could win. Fell trembling down, and the bully winds did rub their faces in the snow. for going, I had to let her go. And she's got the urge for going when the meadow grass is a turning brown, summertime is a falling down, winter's closing in. The warriors of winter give a cold triumphant shout, and all that stays is dying, and all that lives is getting out. See the geese in chevron plate, laughing and racing on before the snow. They've got the urge for going, they've got the urge to go, and they've got the urge for going when the meadow grass is a turning brown, summertime is a falling down, winter's closing in. I'll ply the fire with kindling and pull the blankets to my chin. I lock the vagrant winter out and halt my wandering. I'd like to go back summertime and have her stay just another month or so. But she's got the urge for going, I guess she'll have to go. And she gets the urge for going when the meadow grass is a turning brown, all her empires are falling down, winter's closing in, and I got the urge for going when the meadow grass is a turning brown, summertime is a falling down. Those blues when my baby left me down by the Frisco Bay. An ocean liner came and took her away. Well, I didn't mean to treat her so bad. She's the best friend I ever had. She said goodbye, she made me cry. She made me wanna lay down my head and die. Well, I ain't got a nickel, I ain't got a lousy dime. She don't come back, think I'm gonna lose my mind. If she ever comes back to stay, gonna be another brand new day, walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Well, I'm sitting down by my back door, wondering which way to go. The woman I'm so crazy about, she don't love me anymore. Think I'll grab me a freight train, 'cause I'm feeling blue. Ride all the way to the end of the line, thinking only about you. Well, I'll stay in another city, just about to go insane. I can hear my baby, the way she calls my name. If she ever comes back to stay, that'll be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by San Francisco Bay. Well, I ain't got a nickel and I ain't got a lousy dime. Well, she don't come back, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. If she ever comes back to stay, gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Walking with my baby down by the Frisco Bay. Diamonds in this world that mean anything to me are conjured up by wind and sunlight sparkling on the sea. 'Harbor town lost the taste for being free. Thank God he sent some gull-shaped ship to carry me to sea. 2,000 years and half a world away. Dying trees still will grow greener when you pray. Silver scales flash bright and fade in reeds along the shore, like a pearl in a sea of liquid jade. The ship comes shining like a crystal swan in a sky of suns. His ship comes shining. Here comes a helicopter, second time today. Everybody scatters and hopes it goes away. How many kids they've murdered, only God can say. and I don't believe in hate. I don't believe in generals or their sinking torture states. When I talk with the survivors of things too sickening to relate, if I had a rocket launcher, if I had a rocket launcher, if I had a rocket launcher, I would retaliate. On the Rio Lagoon, 100,000 wait to fall down from starvation or some less humane fate. Cry for Guatemala with a corpse in every gate. If I had a rocket launcher, if I had a rocket launcher, if I had a rocket launcher, I would not hesitate. Voice. At least I've got to try. Every time I think about it, water rises to my eyes. Situation desperate, echoes of the victim's cry. If I had a rocket launcher, if I had a rocket launcher, if I had a rocket launcher, some son of a bitch would die. And the lights might tumble out like gems. The moon is nothing but a toothless grin, floating out on the evening wind. The smell of sweat and lube oil pervades the night, and the rush of life in flight at the speed of light. A million footsteps whispering, a guitar sounds, some voices sing. far in the east, a yellow cloud bank climbs, stretching away to be part of tomorrow's time. Earthbound while everything expands, so many grains of sand slipping from hand to hand, catching the light and falling into dark. The world fades out like an overheard remark in the falling dark. Light pours from a million radiant lives, a gift of kids and dogs and the hard-shelled husbands and wives. All of that glory shining around, and we're all caught taking a dive. And all the beasts of the hills around shout, such a waste. Don't you know that from the first to the last, we're all one in the gift of grace? All the days we've been together, all the days we've been apart, add up to a bunch of nothing if I'm not still in your heart. I never want you to be just a page in my history. Someone I used to love. Your voice breathed in my ear, or on the telephone, all the tender things we've whispered to keep from feeling alone. May they never come to be, just cold gems set in memory of someone I used to love. This current flows between us that will not be denied. You draw me in towards you like the moon pulls in the tide. May no shadow ever fall that would make me have to call you someone I used to love. You someone I used to love. Look at them working in the hot sun. The pilloried saints and the fallen ones, working and waiting for the night to come, and waiting for a miracle. Somewhere out there is a place that's cool, where peace and balance are the rule, working towards a future like some kind of mystic jewel, I'm waiting for a miracle. You rub your palm on the grimy pane in the hope that you can see. You stand up proud, you pretend you're strong in the hope that you can be. Like the ones who cried, like the ones who died, trying to set the angel in us free. While they're waiting for a miracle. Struggle for a dollar, scuffle for a dime. Step out from the past and try to hold the line. So how come history takes such a long time? When you're waiting for a miracle. You Rub your palm on the grimy pane in the hope that you can see. You stand up proud, you pretend you're strong in the hope that you can be. Like the ones who've cried, like the ones who've died, trying to set the angel in us free. While they're waiting for while they're waiting for while they're waiting for a miracle. While they're waiting for while they're waiting for while they're waiting for a miracle. While they're waiting for while they're waiting for while they're waiting for a miracle. Hills are full of secrets, owls watch by night. Down in town, the bars are full, and the drunks are picking fights. These are the things I know, but the facts are filtered through. All the ways I want you. All the ways I want you. 219 freight train moaning somewhere near. I see you in the distance, but I can't get there from here. Hard to believe it's happening, but my whole world's shrunken too. All the ways I want you. All the ways I want you. Stars look down and laugh at me. I ought to take a bow. Don't have to tell them life's hard sometimes. There's one for now. Nobody here beside me. I can talk about it too. All the ways I want you. 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 belong to you. I'm sipping Flor de Caña and lime juice. It's 3 a.m. Blow a fruit fly off the rim of my glass. The radio's playing Superchunk and the Friends of Dean Martinez. Midnight it was bike tires whacking the potholes. Living humans, shivering energy glow. Fusing the space between them with Barthorpe bass and laughter. The last night of the world, what would I do? What would I do that was different, unless it was champagne with you? I learned as a child not to trust in my body. I've carried that burden through my life. There's a day when we all have to be prideful. If this was the last night of the world, what would I do? What would I do that was different, unless it was champagne with you? Heartbreak of all. There was a straw that broke me open. If this were the last night of the world, what would I do? What would I do that was different, unless it was champagne with you? In a horse-powered sleigh at the top of the town, sun coming up paints the snow all around with rose light. In front of the house where I'm supposed to be born, I don't think I'm ready to walk through that door just yet. To be one more voice in the human choir, rising like smoke from the mystical fire of the heart. The wind that blows through everything sweeps out the halls of my heart when I sing to you. It carries a moon and the stars and the rain, carries the seagulls and carries my shame away. Spins me around, stops me running away from all of the things I've been waiting to say but don't. Is bigger than you can imagine. Now is forever. Paints the snow all around, rose on the roofs and the trees and the ground and the stream in my dream. Messenger wind swooping out of the sky lights each tiny speck in my human kaleidoscope with hope. Have been a beggar and shall be one again, and few the ones with help to within the world of men. One day I walked in flowers, one day I walk on stones. Today I walk in hours, one day I shall be home. I have sat on the street corner and watched the blue hills shine, and cried out glad and cried out sad with every voice but mine. One day I walk in flowers, one day I walk on stones. Today I walk in hours, one day I shall be home. One day I shall be home. Sun's up, looks okay. The world survives into another day, and I'm thinking about eternity, some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. Had another dream about lions at the door. They weren't half as frightening as they were before, but I'm thinking about eternity, some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. Walls, window, trees, waves coming through, you being me and I being you, together in eternity, some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. Up among the firs, which smells so sweet, or down in the valley where the river used to be, I got my mind on eternity, some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. And I'm wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are. Huge orange flying boat rises off a lake, 1,000-year-old petroglyphs doing a double take, point her finger at eternity. I'm sitting in the middle of this ecstasy. Young men marching, helmets shining in the sun, polished and precise like the brain behind the gun should be. They got me thinking about eternity, some kinds of ecstasy got a hold on me. I'm wondering where the lions are, 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 wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are. sail away, gonna sail into eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me, and I'm wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are, wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are. Wondering where the lions are. Lord of the starfields, ancient of days, universe maker, is a song in your praise. Winds of the storm cloud, beginning and end, you make my heart leap like a banner in the wind. Oh, love that fires the sun keeps me burning. Oh, love that fires the sun keep me burning. Lord of the starfields, sower of light, heaven and earth are full of your light. Voice of the nova, smile of the dew, all of our yearning only comes home to you. Oh, love that fires the sun, keep me burning. Oh, love that fires the sun,